So I got this issue with my Prophet 10. Seems to be, I don't know, dropping voices or just not receiving a MIDI message properly. I do have the latest firmware update. I actually sent it back to Prophet, or back to Sequential, and because I was messed up trying to update the firmware myself, couldn't get it installed and working properly. Sent it in, and they got it up and going and sent it back to me. A really fast turnaround time. I don't think they did any kind of further testing, even though I told them I had issues with it dropping voices. There's some online stuff about the old firmware causing this, so I thought maybe that was it. But I'm still having this issue. So I got the Keystep Pro here. I'm going to clear out this pattern and record a new one. And I'm going to set universal gate length to 1. I'm going to go ahead and set the velocity to universal to 100. And record in a pattern. I'm just going to do the same note over and over again for 16 beats. And when I hit play, randomly you'll hear notes not play. It takes a little while sometimes. See, there was one. There's again. So, I mean, I've eliminated the possibility of it being the Keystep because, it's got the most recent firmware upgrade too that's fixed a lot of bugs. Also, it doesn't do this with any other synth. I'm going to go ahead and switch the MIDI track over to a TD3 I got hooked up. Speed things up just because it's more likely to happen. Now I'm going to go back to the Prophet. I don't know if this would happen if I were just sitting playing it, and I haven't experimented with a DAW yet. Maybe my next thing I do. But it seems like a problem. I mean, even just seems like a weird glitch, and this is all, I've got a bunch of synths, and this is the only one that does it. There's some workarounds. Like one thing, I'll clear out this pattern. And I'll set the gate, universal gate to 0.8. And record in the same pattern again. And this time I'll go ahead and just do the same note. Just for demonstration. So gate, not the full 1, but the 0.8, which you can barely hear a difference, but there is a little bit of difference. shorter. And I'll go ahead and clear the pattern out again. Set the gate to 1. And this time, I thought maybe it's just because it's the same note over and over again really fast, which, I know most people aren't going to want to do that a lot anyway when they're composing or whatever, but it also does it if you use other notes, so I'll go ahead and demonstrate. With the gate set to 1. Like I said, it's pretty random. Sometimes I go for a few minutes before it happens. Sometimes for a pretty good while. I'll do a little ambient jam, I guess. Doesn't seem like I'm able to recreate it with the multiple steps or different keys, notes right now, but I have had to do it in the past. But still, even with the same note, I just shouldn't be doing that. And so I just decided to post this video to see if anybody else is having the same issue. I've tried all the troubleshooting things I could think of, different cables. I've tuned the synth, and then sometimes it does really weird stuff after you tune it. Turn it off, turn it back on again, it'll be working normally. I've had it freeze up during tuning, so some weird things going on with it possibly, I don't know. But anyway, I'm making this video because I may have to show it to Sequential when I contact them next about the issue. So, and here is the Prophet